Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports, and the Lions beating Newcastle. Bonus point win, by the way, 35 points to 13. What a performance from the men from Johannesburg, who are, tell you what, turning into quite a nice little rugby team, and it's really impressive to see. And yeah, yes, this result, at home, at altitude, against a struggling Newcastle side who kind of sitting at the bottom of the Premiership, might not be that impressive, but we're talking about a Lions side who just are trying to compete, and are now not trying to compete. I wouldn't say favorites, but very much early impressive maybe in the competition. That's still the only other team to get 2 wins, but this is the first team of the tournament so far to get 9 points, to get a bonus point win and a win. So it's impressive, and you've got to celebrate it, and you've got to really give the Lions props for the fact that they've rocked up the season with a side on paper which wouldn't compete with a lot of different teams, but they're doing well in the URC, and that's a big result in the Challenge Cup over there. Before we look at some of the stats to break down the game, I want you to smash like on the video. I want you to subscribe to the channel as well. And it took a while to get going. Brett Conlon actually got the first points of the game for Newcastle in the 8th minute, and sloppy from the Lions early on. PJ Boyd, they went over in the 18th minute at the back of a more nice little drive from him. Snare Number adding the extras. JP Smith going over in the 28th minute, also in the back of the more couple of phases, and a nice carry, good skill set as well from him to be able to control the ball like he did. And Nahamba adding the extras. And Newcastle then took a 3-pointer in the 32nd minute. And this is where I was getting very frustrated. 36th minute, yellow card to Josh Bainbridge. 40th minute, yellow card to Philip van der Walt. Lions played against 13 men and then 14 men for about 15 to 16 minutes. Couldn't get a single point. Literally, they come back on in the 48th minute, and the Lions scored 2 minutes later. Thankfully, with Manuel Tutuka going over for his first of 2 tries. Number adding the extras. The Lions then made quite a few changes, and I'll tell you what, scrum and the line-out today just ticked over. The set piece, Darren Landsberg getting the Man of the Match award for his brilliant work at the line-out more than anything else, I reckon, and the scrum's also going one way. Marius Lowe then finally got the bonus point try in the 69th minute. Emmanuel Tutuka wrapped things up in the 76th. But let's look at some of the stats. Really interesting read, because Lions didn't have a lot of possession, just 36%. Same with territory, 33%. And yet ran 441 meters, more than double of Newcastle's, beat 19 defenders, 4 clean breaks, 62 game line carries, 104 passes, 10 offloads, 2 turnovers, 1, same amount of kicks of hand. But they were clinical when they needed to be at times. Could have been more clinical, so a couple of points that were left out there, I must admit. Tackling was very good, though, 66 from 72. Nahamba, flawless off the tee. Ruck success rate, good. Lineouts, missing 2, but 18 out of 20 is pretty darn good. And scrums as well, pretty dominant. Newcastle discipline, horrible. 17 penalties conceded, of which 15 were in their own half, hence the yellow cards. The Lions, just 9 penalties conceded. So, yeah, it makes a massive difference, when you are conceding less than half of what your opposition are conceding penalties-wise, or about half what the opposition are conceding penalties-wise. In terms of the really individual performances, it's difficult to really pinpoint individuals. I thought it was a really good team effort. But I'd just like to call out Kyle Horn, because that kid is I tell you, he's 22 years old. His skill set is unbelievably good. 70 meters gain, 1 defender's beaten, an amazing try assist, looking really good. I thought that in the pack, Emmanuel Tutuka, very industrious, 13 carries from him, 4 tackles, didn't miss a tackle, 2 tries from him. Darren Landsberg, man of the match, 4 carries, 4 tackles, but phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal at line-out time. Willem Albert's still doing the business, and Clever Kanye with another strong game there. Off the bench, I thought Jason Pretorius looked once again very good, very active when he came on. I'm just very chuffed to see that this Lions team are willing to play rugby. They're playing nice rugby. They're playing confident rugby, and they're getting the results to back it up. So I think a lot of credit needs to go to the coaching staff, who have really started to turn this team around, building a side, and they can keep this side together for another couple of years. Will there be world beaters? Maybe not. Will there be a Champions Cup team? Why not? I genuinely, a lot of people are sitting there saying, well, why can't they go on and try and win the Challenge Cup? You look around and there's teams like a Montpellier, who could be a side that to watch out for. Edinburgh, for example, maybe a Clermont. But I think genuinely, and the Sharks obviously in theory should be, but the way we're playing at the moment, I'd say Lions are the best SA side in the competition. And so why not? Why not dare to dream? of a potential Challenge Cup victory getting into the Champions Cup. Let me know what you thought about the game down in the comments below. Please do smash the like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steve. I'll chat to you soon.